Hello everyone, I'm Jim Moeller and I'm very proud to help represent Clark County here in the legislature. While we're in session, I'm sharing these regular TV updates. As always, I want to thank you for sharing your thoughts about what's going on here in Olympia. Your comments help me do a better job representing our communities. Now, one of the bills I'm prime sponsoring this year, House Bill 1985, involves public health financing. We've already passed this legislation out of the House and sent it over to the Senate. It seems to me that public health is a core government service. Public health protects citizens' health and safety, just as police officers and firefighters protect citizens' life and property. As we work towards solving the huge budget crisis, a crisis that seems to swell day by day, the last course I want to set is one that ends up throwing essential public health programs to the side of the road. But make no mistake, we must do a better job guaranteeing wise investments of public health dollars. Now, my legislation is aimed at accountability. It requires local health jurisdictions to submit a report to the Department of Health by this November. The report would show how well the jurisdiction has lived up to its standards for public health protection that are laid out in the state's Public Health Improvement Plan. Terms of the bill would make sure that the funding for these jurisdictions as of July 1st, 2011, is based on substantial compliance with these very reasonable standards for public health protection. Of course, we know that public health jurisdictions, like everything else these days, are facing hard economic times. These hard economic times threaten deep cuts in services. Now, we desperately need this legislation. Our communities desperately need this legislation to help save public health. Our goal is the creation of a stable, dedicated funding source. Let's keep in mind that public health really does affect the way people live in their everyday lives. If any part of the system becomes unstable, the rest of the system cannot help but become fragile. Without a dedicated source of funding for public health, the state will end up spending more money, not less. The bill also establishes important accountability standards for public health. But before I close today, I want to introduce one of Clark County's finest young men, Abdul Kante, who is a student at Fort Vancouver High School, my old alma mater. His father, Abraham Kante, and his aunt, Jenna Kante, plays a very big part in Abdul's life. Welcome, Abdul, and thank you so much for the great job you've been doing in the legislature this week as a page. Would you like to say hello to your dad and your aunt?
Yeah, I want to say hello to my dad and my aunt, and thank you for letting me do this.
You're very welcome, Abdul. Again, let me emphasize how much I appreciate your interest here. And thank you for tuning into my report today. I'm Jim Moeller, and I do hope that I'll see you again here soon.